Welcome back. All right, so my first video in California. We had a meetup tonight. Played some street hockey. It's the first time I played street hockey in California. I had a ton of fun. It was a smaller group than what you guys see when we go to Vancouver, but it was a lot of fun. We played for a little over 2 hours and really enjoyed it. So if you came out, it was fun. I'm glad you guys showed up. Even though we had one that showed up towards the end, I felt bad too because we'd already decided, well, we're almost done, and then another kid shows up, and it's like, all right, well, it's too bad. But I did talk to him and his mom, and I certainly hope that this is not the only time I'll play a game of street hockey in Anaheim. It was a lot of fun. It was a really nice court. It was, yeah, and nobody got hurt. There were a couple of close calls, but I mean that's going to happen. There was one I almost hit in the face with a wrister there. I don't know if you got that on camera.
I don't know if I did.
But
I
if
don't know.
I
I know I did.
apologize, I immediately was like, "Oh my gosh, no!"
Somebody else almost getting hit in the face with a stick.
So yeah, but despite a couple of close calls, it was good. Nobody got hurt. Everybody went away happy. All right, so there was a game last night that I did not watch and review. We were at a hotel where there really wasn't a chance for me to do the review, and I really did not have a chance this morning either. So I'll go ahead and talk about that first. Columbus and Seattle. This was an interesting one from last night because Columbus normally starts off games well, and I guess they decided to do it the other way around. So first period, Everly on the power play scores from Bjorkstrand and done. That's at 12:40, so we go over half a period before the first goal. McCann then adds one from Everly and Tatar at 16:04. So Everly had a good game. And then on the power play at 17:58, it's Eberle from McCann and Bjorkstrand. So after the first period, it's 3-0 Seattle. And again, Columbus is normally the one that has the big lead after a first. So I guess they decided, let's try the comeback. The second period, we don't see a goal scored. There were only 14 shots in that period, far quieter period in terms of shots on net. And then in the third period, cue the comeback. Chinakhov scores twice. First, at 7 minutes and 12 seconds from Severson and Goudreau. And then he scored unassisted at 15:58, so we get to 3-2. Columbus pulls the goaltender. And Tanev hits the empty net at 19:47 to make your final score 4-2 for Seattle. They go to 21-18-10 on the season with the win. Columbus 15-24-10 with the loss. Shots on net 10-8 Seattle in the first, 8-6 Seattle in the second, 18-8 Columbus in the third. Final shots 32-26 for the Blue Jackets. So they played well, but they lost. Power plays 0 for 2 for Columbus, 2 for 3 for Seattle. Hits 15-12 Columbus. Tarasov saved 22 out of 25. Decord saved 30 out of 32. So for Seattle, it's another win. Gets them a little bit closer to that playoff line. For Columbus, the frustration continues. Now tonight, there was one game in the National Hockey League, and of course, I previewed all these games before I went on vacation as one video because I knew we just had very few games, and I felt like doing a preview video, and in this setup didn't make a lot of sense when there's only one or two games on. So tonight it's Nashville and Ottawa, and Nashville had a big lead, and then they didn't. So first period, it's McCarron at 8:26 from Yossi and Tomasino. So right away, you get a goal. And McCarron's been pretty decent offensively, comparatively speaking, to other seasons he's had. And then Tomasino gets a goal to go with the assist from Novak and Glass at 16 minutes and 30 seconds. And then Yakov Trenin scores from Fabro and Yossi at 19 minutes. So it's 3-0 Nashville after one. And of course, for Ottawa, a team that's been struggling throughout the season, some recent games have been better, but you look at that after first, and it's like, all right, so they're done. No. Second period, Batherson scores from Tkachuk at 5:21. Stutzla scores from Matthew Joseph at 9:20, so they get closer, and then they tie it. It is Tkachuk with a goal to go with an assist from Norris at 17 minutes and 10 seconds. The third period, lots of shots, no goals. Zip. So, well-played third period. We go to overtime. In the overtime, it's Giroux from Stutzla at 3:36. That was the first shot of the overtime, so more of a methodical overtime in this one, and Ottawa ends up getting the 2 points. They go to 19-25-2 with the win. With the overtime loss, Nashville now 26-22-2, but they're still in a wild card spot, right? Shots on net, 11-7 Nashville in the first, 13-11 Ottawa in the second, 14-8 or 14-6, sorry, in favor of Ottawa in the third. I should recognize my own handwriting. And then the only shot in the overtime is by Ottawa. That's all they needed. Final shots, 35-28 for the Senators. Power plays, both teams go 0 for 3. The hits, both teams had 19. Saro saves 31 out of 35. Sogard saved 8 out of 11. He gets replaced by Korpisalo to start the second period. He did not allow a goal on 17 shots. So for Ottawa, it's a win. Again, they're so far out of the playoffs. I'm not going to say there's a lot of momentum out of this, but it's a lost point for Nashville as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will be at the Anaheim Ducks game against the San Jose Sharks on Wednesday. Talk to some people tonight, obviously, who are going to be at that game as well. So it won't be an official meetup, but I will be talking after that game, obviously, about what I've witnessed. Might even do some note taking during the game because that's kind of fun. But yeah, this game tonight, we'll see if Ottawa's able to get some momentum going into the All-Star break. Some kind of happiness for Ottawa fans. Although, my guess is there'll be some Ottawa fans thinking, great, and they're going to end up with a bad lottery position if they start winning games now. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event that you have not done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.